It's Monday. It's time to talk technology, and our tech expert, Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, with us right now. Hello, Luis.
Hello, Mark. How are you today?
Doing really well. So as we head towards Christmas, a lot of times people like to get together as families, and they want to watch special programs on the big screen TV, and Netflix was in the news earlier this year because of their crackdown on password sharing, and the upshot of it after a few months is that it was pretty good for the bottom line, but it's bad for the brand. What do you know about this?
Yeah, so Netflix decided that they were not going to tolerate the password sharing that most of us have gotten used to. You know, your parents have Netflix and they give it to their kids, and their kids go off to college and they're still logging in as their parents. So they created some technology to limit that, and that caused all those kids that were leeching off the parents and whatnot to get their own accounts. So it helped the bottom line. But what it's done is that it's really impacted their perception, public perception of the company, their brand, if you will, especially with young people who feel like they were taken advantage of by Netflix. And one could argue as a business person that Netflix is only doing what any business would do to protect their profits. But on the other hand, this is a cohort of folks under 35 that had gotten used to password sharing, and they're not happy that they can't do that anymore.
And here's the other thing, too, where it should be concerning for Netflix is that a majority of under 35s are really PO'd about this. That's tomorrow's consumer base. Those are the people that Netflix needs to get to sign up. So if you're those young people, you might think twice. You know, you'd say, well, I'll have Amazon, an Amazon Prime membership, and then I get Amazon Prime instead of Netflix. Or I might go with YouTube TV. And for $73 a month, I get 110 channels. And do I really need Netflix? I think one of the problems that a lot of these companies have is they don't realize that they are discretionary spending. They are a want and not necessarily a need. And when push comes to shove, a lot of times people will kind of face up to it and say, you know what, I don't really need Netflix in my life. It's something nice, but I don't need it, and I don't like their attitude, and I'm going to spend my money elsewhere.
Yeah, especially with so many other options out there. I mean, there's tons of streaming alternatives, and Netflix may have benefited themselves in the short term, but long term, they may suffer.
Hey, that's Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, joining us today. Online, it's alvareztg.com.